everyone, this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my recent favorite books. So there are a total of 10 books I will be talking about today. Some of them I have already talked about in my previous videos, which I will be linking in the description down below and also in the I button here whenever the book comes up. And there are few books that I really want to talk about, but I don't think in this video I can give you all of what I want to talk about, because I really want to talk about a lot about these books. So I think I will make a different review video for all those books, but these are the 10 books I really love and I always recommend to you to read. So let's get into the video. So the first book, I'm sure you know what the book is if you have already watched the previous videos. So the first book is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and this is my favorite book, like more than 5-star rated book for me. This book is about a boy that has some disorder in his face, so no one likes him except his family and one or two friends. So now he is going to a school uh, and he faces a lot of problems, but at the end he makes friends, he gets popular and all those things. It is really sweet book and it is one of my favorite. It is really nicely represented. Also the chapters are really short. I will link the video here. I don't know, here or here, I don't know, somewhere, and also in the description box below, so you can watch the whole review video there. So the next book is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, which also I have reviewed before. This book is about a girl and her best friend, who is not her best friend before, but later in the story tends to be her best friend. And that best friend has his own podcast where he tells a story about universe city, like you're getting universe city. So yeah, this is really good, and the story is about how she saves his future, his dream, his life, and how she protects him and all of that things. It is also beautifully represented. It is really good book. You should definitely read this. I will link the review that I have already made down in the description, so you can check it out. So the next book is 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. This book was also recommended to me by a friend and I read it, and it is super amazing. It is really good. So this book follows a murderer who is murdering people according to another person's blog post where he has posted about the books that he loves. So all of those books, those 8 books that he have listed, are related to murders, and all the murders that are taking place are according to that list. So now police comes to his bookshop and accuses him, but he figures out who the murderer is, and then the ending, oh my god, just don't stop reading the book in the middle, because after you know who the criminal is, it 1 or 2 chapters tend to be boring, but the ending is worth waiting. Like, really complete the book, you will love the ending a lot. So I don't know I can talk more about this here, because it will be a really long. It will be linked down below. So the next book is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne, and this book I read in September. It was part of my TBR and I did a buddy reads for this. So it is so good. Like, this is historical fiction. I'm not into historical fiction that much, but from a person who do not like historical fiction, I can say this book is perfect. This is short, this is really, really good and represented. The story is really nice. There is just one factor that I didn't like. See, in the end, one friend helps the other, but the other one do not think that the first friend will be trapped here. Like, the first one thinks about the second one and helps him, but the second one do not think about the first one, and they both are best friends, they become best friends. So this was a little issue. Like, if your friend is doing something for you, you should also think, and you, if you say that you are their best friend, so you should protect them and not drag them into a prison with you. So just that was the problem with the book, but I love the book. Otherwise, it was really, really nicely represented. It was really fun reading it, and it had a turning point in the middle of the book, which was really, really good. You should really give it a try. The next book is Coraline by Neil Gaiman, and this is one of my favorite books by Neil Gaiman. It is so good. This is a novella and it is a children's literature. It is horror mystery, my favorite genre. So this is about a girl who saves her parents from her other parents. So like, her other mother creates a different world in which everything is according to her. So she traps the real parents of Coraline, and now Coraline, frees her parents and also punishes the other mother, and also saves many other people. It is really nice. So the next book is Seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres. And this is really nice book. This is her third book. This is not a part of a series. This is her third book. And she has represented her life by, always being funny. And it was really nice reading it. Like, autobiographies with humor are something different. I'm not a fan of autobiographies at all. I do not enjoy them, but this was something to give a try. It was really, really nice. I did not skip any page. I read it all and it was really, really funny. It was really nice and entertaining, and also do try that. So the next book is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. It was also adapted as a film in the same name, but I haven't watched the film. I have just read the book and it is super amazing. And I have also heard that the movie is really, really good. So you can imagine the book is perfect. So the book is about a boy who is a little mentally disabled and is really sad, and also, he faces some really good amount of trauma when his aunt dies. So this story is about friendship, about life, and a school going boy, how he deals with situations and all that. And it is really, really nice. It made me cry, and it also at times made me happy and also loving. It was so warm. It gave so much warmth. It was really nice reading it. It was a very good experience, and I always recommend these kind of books, and of course I'll recommend this. So the last one is the trilogy, the Dustland trilogy. I do not read series a lot. Like, if I start a series, I tend to not complete it, but I completed this series in a week, and I also made a video for it, which I will be linking down. And also, this trilogy is worth giving a try. Like, it is super amazing from the first book itself. And if you're not into trilogies, you can also read the first book, which is a complete book in itself. If you do not want to continue with this series, I have talked all about it in that video. You can check that out. And this is a super amazing series. This is about a girl who is on the mission to rescue her twin brother, and in the way she makes a lot of friends. She goes through a lot to save his brother, and also she falls in love, and it is really nice. It was so thriller, it was really good from the very start. It was from, in the beginning is a little boring, the only one or two chapters, but please deal with that if you really want to read a good book. Not the first two chapters are also not that bad, but yes, a little boring as compared to the whole of the book, but it is really good. You should try that. So these were the 10 books that were my recent favorites, and I recommend all of these for all of you, even if you are 18 below or 18 above. These all books are for you. You can read them all. They are really really good, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will meet in the next one.